Well, that's all they did me on multiplayer, boy. They'll see that raccoon head, and they're like, oh, that nigga go right there. Ooh, yeah, I gotta play this league game on this college. Y'all ain't missing nothing in the win. I told y'all already.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa,
Stats ain't
Alabama.
looking too hot on the game.
Some call it a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from
you gotta start doing I just see some shit. You gotta start doing contracts. You need to hit them with the most contracts.
EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Because the more contracts you do, the more money you get for the contracts you do later. If you pay attention to that left side, they got that little multiplier thing.
Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Fair catch, called for and made.
Huh? Yeah, I'll play it right now.
A first down for the offense.
Smart.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The last time these two clashed in the Iron Bowl, it was the Tide winning a classic.
And the Tide have done a great job in recent history of owning Auburn, doing a great job of winning this series. But they respect them every single. They know they won last year, but every year there's a healthy level of respect for this Auburn Tiger team.
Yeah, and I think back to last year's game for Alabama, it was their best players making the big plays late in the game. And this game this year is littered with game changers on both sidelines. Both Auburn and Alabama have the guys that can break this game wide open. So we're going to see a great one here.
Motion from the offense. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Hello, kid.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The hand to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wants to throw, it's Thorne. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up today. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Here comes that Alabama offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
All the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's first down. Hey, man, look, I be letting niggas know. Niggas be talking about that football shit in the Paris and all that. Niggas be like, this get. And they be always going to talk about, oh, you y'all do this at the training, nigga. And you have the ball, niggas from down and take
big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
It's trash.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Shit, St. Charles was up too. We used to beat St. Charles' ass too.
How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? Leaves it with the back. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for space, it's Hunter. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. Don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like fans are around each other all year long. Players are around each other all year long. You know, the Iron Bowl is a civil war of hate between each other all year long, and they get to settle on a big stage every year.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19.
That's it. You hitting on them ticket ball.
To the air, it's Milrow. Fires to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Thought y'all going to buy something off the lot. Yeah. You want behind the scenes? Yeah. You think you got that type of money? Yes, you do. Hey, look. Don't nobody know that.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll put the tight end in motion. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Trying to bully their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away.
They got to work another day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Oh, you should have did that. Should have did that.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Quick handoff. Shakes off the defender.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Lock it in, so I'm
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Yeah, sir, this shit, huh?
Go bullet on the
oh my God, he gave up the block
behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
Caught near the sticks. It's long. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes one man miss. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on 1st down. Got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point was good. get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
That's disrespectful.
Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Shit, ain't like that before.
And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
Like that.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone.
What? That's crazy.